Yesterday, I released a Minecraft 1.13 Bedrock Edition update video in which I said the update was overall very, very positive and many bugs were fixed, which I stand by. However, since releasing that video only yesterday, I have had an absolute wave of comments coming through with issues about crashes, visual glitches, Nether Portal problems, and other bugs that some I was aware of and some I wasn't. And at the same time, yesterday, the Minecraft gobs themselves asked us to drop off as many bug reports as possible on the bug tracker because they are hastily working on the next update and would like as much information as possible. Okay, so jumping over to another PC, I'm booting up Minecraft, the 1.13 update, on a few of my devices so that I can check out the different bugs and the different skins. And you can see on this particular device here, it is not loaded up at all. This has been sat there for at least 5 minutes doing absolutely nothing at all. So I think I'm going to have to reboot that and hopefully that will work then. So there we go, I'm loading it up. Let's see if it will actually open the game this time. Hopefully I won't have to uninstall. We've got a loading screen, and there we go. This time it's loaded. And the first thing I want to point out, although this isn't really a bug, it's just a bit of an issue that they really shouldn't have let through. We've got all of this information about the new 1.13 update, but look at the top, 1.12.1 hotfix. Who forgot to do that? They did the picture, they did the text. Who forgot that? Come on, guys, that's a simple one. So for the majority of the bugs that we're going to look at today, I'm going to be working on the Truly Bedrock Creative Realm. So this is running on a realm. It's a creative version of Truly Bedrock. I've just updated it with the latest download, and hopefully we'll be able to see quite a lot of the bugs in progress. The first one I want to look at is the Nether Portal bug. And according to Bullet TDI, they say, I've been having an issue where I'm at 100 by 250 in the Nether and go through the portal. I'll end up in the overworld at 100 by 250. It wouldn't multiply by 8. And Motorheads replies to say, that's literally just happened to me. I wasn't eating or doing any action. Great Person also says, the portals are broken entirely, the Nether and the End. The last update there was a bug. When you eat while going to the Nether, you might end up in the same overworld coordinates. It was very rare to happen, but now it's happening 90% of the time. When I go through the portal, I get stuck on building terrain, then I relog in and boom, I'm in the wrong place. Sometimes it happens even if I don't relog in. Now, I haven't had this happen to me personally on here yet, but let's go see if we can make it happen. And I probably ought to be in survival if I'm going to do this properly. Now, as well as the comments, we've also had reports from the Truly Bedrock team themselves saying that this has also happened to a couple of the members, particularly one of the members who came through our gaming portal, which is this one, and ended up at Killer Drone's base, which is nowhere near where it should be. So that's taken me to the correct place. Let's go back through and see if we still end up in the right place. We did on this particular circumstance, so that was working okay. Well, I'm the only person online at the moment, and I'm struggling to replicate this. I don't know if you need more than one person online. I don't know if this particular circumstances you need to be, but it's not happening for me. So I'm going to try eating as I go through and see if that makes any difference. And I've come out in exactly the right place. So I can't make that happen, but it does happen. I've heard it happen from my teammates who I trust. I've seen the bugs, so yeah, that needs fixing. Well, I have just encountered the Nether bug, finally. I have got all of my characters back on the world in laggy places because I want to demonstrate a couple of other bugs. And I just sent Chuck through this portal here, which is at -633-1024 in the overworld, and he's just come out in the Nether in exactly the same coordinates, nowhere near a portal. And hopefully now I've gone through, we're going to end up in the same position because, yeah, there's a lot of lag. So I think this is a lag issue. If we look at Chuck's screen now, you can see that he's in the Nether at those exact same coordinates, and it looks like my world is broken. Now, Chuck's screen is interestingly just gone back to building terrain screen. Even though there's no portal there, he's just appeared back in the overworld in the same position, even though there was no Nether portal there, which is really weird. I'm still on building terrain, though, which is really strange. Let's send Chuck back through and see what happens. And he's come back through the exact same one, and now there is a Nether portal there, which is really weird. Let's send him back through again. I'm still not through anywhere, though. I'm still completely broken, so I'm going to have to log out, I think. In fact, my game's crashed. Now, Chuck is actually now wearing my skin as well, which is really weird, because he wasn't. He had the zombie skin a minute ago, which he shouldn't have had, which is, again, very strange. Now, where am I? I am now inside a block in that Nether point, but in even different coordinates. I'm now at a different Y value, so that's really weird. If I TP myself back to Chuck, on Chuck's screen I've appeared back. I'm wearing the right skin, which is good, but Chuck is also in my skin, which is weird. And let's go through the Nether portal. Where am I going to be this time? I am back in the weird place that I shouldn't be. So this portal is now permanently linked to some weird point in the nether. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back through and I'm going to unlog out everyone else and see if the issue still occurs when there's no one else on the realm. Because I think this is a lag issue. Alright, so FoxyNoTail and Big Chicken have gone, so there's just me and Chuck in. Let's see where I go now. Yeah, I come out in the right place now. So I think it was definitely either due to those other two loading up different areas of the world or due to lag. So let's get them both back in again and see if it does it again, because that's really, really bad. There we go. They're both back in. They're both wearing the same skins. Me and Chuck are still in our same skins for some reason. Let's go back through. Where are we going to be this time? Yeah, back in this weird place again. That is so strange. I guess maybe it's to do with where the other characters are in the world. That's so weird. That shouldn't happen at all. That is completely broken. That needs fixing. Okay, so what we need to do for this Nether Portal bug is come to the bug reporting system, which is the Mojang Jira. Our link is in the description, and I'm going to try and find the Nether Portal bug report and upvote it. Okay, so the latest one that has been created is this one here, and it does suggest that this is what's going on, what we've heard from. So I've upvoted it by clicking this button here. You do have to log into the Jira, so it's a free thing. Just create an account, and then you can vote for these things. Right, let's go to the next bug. The next bug we're going to look at is from Nicole, who says, for some reason, some stone won't smelt into smooth stone. And I found a bug report that suggests the same thing in this version, which is here. We've got affecting versions 1.13. Stone smelted from cobblestone will not stack with stone mined with a silk touch pickaxe. With the 1.13 update, stone smelted from cobblestone cannot be further smelted into smooth stone. So let's check this out. So to do this, we're going to have to dig down, grab ourselves some cobble. I've got a silk touch pickaxe with me and a fortune one. We want some cobble and some smooth stone. So here we go. Here's some naturally generated smooth stone underground. So we'll use our silk touch pickaxe to get a few of these, and we'll use our fortune pickaxe to get a few of those. And let's pop down a couple of furnaces. We're going to put the smooth stone into that furnace there with some coal blocks, and we're going to put the cobblestone into that furnace there with a couple of coal blocks. And when the cobblestone has smelted, we're going to put that into that one there. So let's see if this works. So the normal stone has smelted into smooth stone. The cobblestone has smelted into stone. Now, will that actually smelt into smooth stone? It will. So this is actually the second time I've tried to record this particular bug. Both times it worked perfectly well, but we are getting reports from various people that it's not working. So maybe it's device specific. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so the next bug is all to do with virtual glitches, and this particular bug is to do with when you take damage. Superman says, have you noticed how when you take damage, the POV curves a lot more to the side? We've also got Biblio, who says, the new damage animation really messes me up now when I'm playing PvP. Moo Meat Merp says the exact same thing happens to me, and Chronic says, legit everything is messed up and laggy, crashing the hand physics are messed up, and when you take damage, half of your screen moves. So I'm not playing till it's fixed. Let's check this out. And to check this out, we might as well use the brand new Wither Rose. Let's put a couple of those down there, and I'm going to go and stand on them and see what happens. Yeah, the screen sort of shakes to the side, but isn't that normal? Isn't that what's always happened? That looks like just normal to me. Maybe we should take damage from other sources as well. So piling up on our furnaces, let's jump off there and see. Yeah, it jerks a lot to the side, but I'm pretty sure that's, you know, relatively normal. That's how it should be, is it not? Is it more than normal? Maybe. I don't know. There is a bug report for this on the particular version, and it has been marked as invalid, saying that this is a feature request rather than a bug, so we can't mark this one on the video. I think we should, however, mark this one as a bug, which is, why did they make the hand so short? From Cool Cats, and also Trid, who says, why is the player hand so much smaller? Let's check this out. And if we go into third person, our arm really doesn't show very high up on the screen, which I think is actually a welcome change personally, because it's not taking up too much screen space, but it is also a little bit glitchy when you're running about. When you're flying, you can't see your arm at all. Yeah, there's lots of issues with the hand animations at the moment. If we jump around here and we activate our Elytra, you can see it disappears and it jerks about, and it can even like shoot off the screen to the side, as you just saw then. Yeah, there's all sorts of issues with the hand. Did you see it shot off to the left-hand side of the screen then? Yeah, there's lots and lots of issues with the hand animations since the 1.13 update. So let's find a bug for this. Well, I've found a couple to do with view bobbing that suggests that the hand doesn't move too much when the player is holding an item. As you can see there, it looks like the hand isn't moving very much at all compared to normal. Look how much your hand moves while you're walking, although the hand is very small. When you're holding an item, it doesn't move much at all, which would suggest that the view bobbing animation isn't quite correct. But according to this, it's been resolved in 1.14, so we don't need to worry about that one. What about the view bobbing one here? We can vote for this one here. Then again, in the comments, it says this has been fixed in 1.14, so let's not worry too much about that one. The hit animation, however, is a problem. Your arm doesn't move as much as it should do when you hit. It looks like you're looking at the floor when you're hitting, but you're not actually looking at the floor. Your arm should wave a lot higher up than that, so I would definitely say that one's a bug. So let's mark that one down. We've got that one here. Hitting animation isn't tied to the player's looking direction. I'm definitely going to vote for that because that's not right at all. These bug reports will be featured in the description if you want to upvote them as well. The next bug is to do with skins, and it comes from Kermit the Frog that says, I'm now hating this version. 1 minute they ruin crouch for the small skin, and now the arms on small skins are where the arms should be on a normal skin. They mention in the Star Wars skin pack and the 3rd birthday party pack that there are all sorts of problems with skins, and Zombie Cartman also says, my Yoda skin looks ridiculous right now. So let's check this out. So coming over to the skin creator, I believe I've got the Star Wars pack open somewhere. I have no idea how you actually get to it. Maybe this one up here. There we go. Star Wars classic skins. Let's pick one of the smaller ones if we can. There we go. Look, you can even just see in the skin creator there, the skins are all over the place. Yoda skins are right up in the air. These ones are right up in the air. That's not good, is it? Let's become Yoda. Yeah, that's not right at all, is it? And I'm clicking as well, and nothing's happening. I've got no arms in the in 3rd person. Yeah, that's not right. We need to definitely fix that. It looks like I'm being held up at gunpoint. And there's a bug report already for this one saying small skins arms are floating for 1.13 and it's marked as resolved. I don't know how that's marked as resolved considering there's no comments to say it is. I think we should, comment on this saying this is still an issue. There we go. I've added a comment to that one, and I've seen this one here. Some small skins arms are out of place. This one is not resolved, and it's actually showing for the 1.14 beta as well, so I guess it's not. I'm going to vote for this one. And yeah, look, there's a picture of Yoda himself there, which is what we've just seen in our world. Speaking of skins, there are also lots of reports of people having swapped skins when they're playing on Realms. There is a report from Temi YouTube that says there is a skin bug when you play multiplayer with friends. Sometimes it makes you look like someone else's skin. This has also been seen by the Truly Bedrock members who were trying to record a collab together and ended up looking the same, but they didn't look the same on each of their screens. So we're going to try and see if we can actually replicate this. So I've obviously got my skin, which we're going to log into the realm with. And if we come over to Chuck's PC, let's load him into the realm as well. So we can see from my screen that I look like me and Chuck looks like him. And on Chuck's screen, we can see that Chuck looks like him and I look like me. So that's a good start. Let's try with Big Chicken. Okay, so far so good. I look like me, Big Chicken looks like him, Chuck Loader looks like him, and on both of their screens, they both look right as well. So that's good. Now let's try getting FoxyNoTail. Okay, well this is interesting. FoxyNoTail has just logged in. He is definitely wearing the FoxyNoTail skin. As I'll look on his PC now, we can see that they have definitely got the FoxyNoTail skin on, and looking at their screen, Big Chicken also has their skin on. Now if we go over to Big Chicken's screen, he looks normal, but FoxyNoTail also looks like Big Chicken, which is not right. And if we go over to Chuck's screen, Chuck can also see them both looking like Big Chicken. So that is a big problem that, yeah, I see something completely different to what the others see. In fact, we all see something slightly different, which is not good at all. So this is definitely a problem and definitely needs fixing. Let's see if we can find a bug report. And there is a report right at the top of the page, MCPE 54767, which says the error of skins occurs in multiplayer and we see that other players with our skins and they see us with their skins. That is kind of what this is. I'm sure there'll be more of those as well. There's one here in LAN. I load up my world and let my friends join via LAN where we have each other's skins and player's hand look more like a zombie than a player. There's another one here where it says my skin gets switched with another player's and they get mad at me and try and kill me because they think I'm trolling, so we're going to vote for that one. I'm sure there's going to be an absolute ton of these bug reports. Hopefully they'll all get combined into a single one, but this definitely needs fixing. So make sure to head over and upvote as many of these ones as you can. While recording that clip, I actually noticed as well there is an issue with the this system. Sometimes this screen doesn't work at all. That just gets all glitched here. And also when you import a new skin, let's do one. when let's say I want to be Big Chicken for the day, and I load that up, it's asking me which type of arms I want, but it's put the wrong skin on this slot. So that makes me think, do I want to be Big Chicken or do I want to be FoxyNoTail? Well, I don't. I want to be Big Chicken with big arms. So let's click that one, and it keeps my character, which is no good. So if I want to be Big Chicken, the only way I can be Big Chicken is if I choose to have little arms. Now, if I go back to FoxyNoTail again, like so, it's allowing me to choose big arms again, but it won't allow me to choose thin arms, which is really, really weird. Let's try a different one. Let's go over to this random Fox Monk skin here. It's not letting me have either now. It's got to be Big Chicken or FoxyNoTail, so I can't choose a third custom skin. If we close Minecraft and open it up again, are we still stuck with the same two skins? No, now it's put on the one I've just picked, but it didn't give me that choice. So let's go back to this. Let's go back to that. Now I can be Detective FoxyNoTail, but I can't actually see what's going on until I log out. So let's go back to being me. It's only going to be me with the thin arms. I don't want thin arms. I want thick arms. I have to click on that. Let's come back out of this. Let's go back to the main menu. What's going to happen? I'm still that. Let's close the game and reopen the game. And what am I going to be this time? I'm going to be me with thick arms again. Yeah, so that's completely broken. The skin editor is broken. Let's find a bug report. Well, there's a few different ones here, but nothing specific for what we want. So I'm going to create one. Custom skins not showing in body style selection. Must restart to activate new skin. Security level, I don't know about that. Platform, well, I'm on Windows 10 PC, but I'm pretty sure it will affect everything. Operating system is Windows 10, and I'm going to put effects 1.13.0. So let's click on that. And now I'm going to write a description. There we go. I've added a new description. I can't vote for it for myself, so please head down to the comments and vote for that, because that is a bit of a problem. Well, this is weird. I just logged everybody else out of the realm so I can look at the next bug, and my skin just switched over to Chuck. I didn't choose it. I haven't been to the skin selector to change it. I've just randomly switched to Chuck, which is really weird. So I'm going to look. This one is me, and in the game I'm not Chuck, so there's definitely big skin problems. Now, how do I get back to being me? Can I just go back to this and choose it again? No, I probably have to log out, I guess. And I'm back on me on there. Let's log back into the realm. That's so weird. So weird. So the next bug is also from Brie Nicole, who says, I'm glad they fixed so much, but now my dragon heads keep going halfway through the block when I place them down. So let's check this one out. I've just tried it, and yeah, if you put a dragon head down on the floor, it goes through the block, which is not ideal. If you put it on a chest, it's inside the chest. Yeah, that's kind of not very good. Let's go and put it on a wall and see what happens on a wall. Yeah, it's too low down. The skin or the texture is too low down, so it's looking like it's through the floor, which is not ideal at all. That definitely needs fixing. So let's find a bug report. And there we go. We've got one here. Dragon head half in blocks. I've noticed my dragon heads are half in blocks. I tried picking them up, putting them back down, but still places halfway down in the block it's supposed to be sitting on. So we're definitely going to vote for that. And I'm going to also write a comment. I can confirm dragon heads are too low down on the block they're placed against. So I'm going to add that. It's always a good idea to add a comment if you found the bug yourself, because it helps the bug people know whether these are genuine or just people struggling with the game. This one here says placing the dragon head makes the dragon head model clip into the camera. So let's see if this happens. I guess this is if you actually put it on the player yourself. So let's put the dragon head on and see what happens. Yeah, that's weird. Look. You can see my head poking through the top of it, and it's also very jittery as well. Looking through it, it looks okay, and from behind you can obviously see it's way too low down. So let's also add that into the bug report as well. So I've added a comment to that bug report that we've already looked at, and I'm also going to mention on this bug report about the fact that it doesn't sit on your head properly. So there we go, we've added both of those. Let's go on to the next bug. So these next ones I'm not really going to be able to show very well on the realm. They're to do with crashes and problems like that. They're going to be very difficult to replicate. And basically we've got Mailman that says he's crashing a lot when joining servers. Mr. Gravity says his world crashes due to the update, seeing black lines in the distance that was never there before. Rubik's Cube Master says Minecraft keeps crashing. Is anyone else seeing this as well? And Moop Meep Merp says, yes, I can't enjoy Minecraft anymore because the game crashes about every 5 minutes. Lamp says mine crashing when I'm still open in the Mojang screen. Winter Bunny says, you're not alone. And Baltic Birder says, but that's been around for ages. My game crashes almost every time I open my world, and I need to load it a second time. Second time always works, but the first time usually crashes 75% of the time, roughly. Dami Game says, after the update, it crashes on Windows 10 Edition even more. Moot Me Merch says it crashes about every 5 minutes on Nintendo Switch Edition. And Ethan Hus said, I was excited to use my skins again, so I put one on and continued to work on my Nether hub. When I left the Nether, my game crashed. Now the skins won't load, and I'm locked out of playing Minecraft altogether. That's a bad change. So yeah, lots and lots of reports from people saying there are issues with crashing and the game breaking, which isn't good. Well, what I was trying to demonstrate was lag, which I am getting a lot of at the moment. I've actually got FoxyNoTail over at our hostile mob farm with all of the farms running, and I'm getting absolutely tons of lag. But what I wanted to do was check out the block lag, because I'm getting reports that the block lag hasn't been fixed either. And the easiest way to do this is to come to the desert and try and mine some stuff. And yeah, you can see that loads of that's already pinging back. Now, I know this isn't a new bug. This is a bug that was existing from 1.12, but it is a bug that definitely needs fixing, and it definitely needs upvoting because it's not right. Now, I know I'm causing a lot of lag on the server with the other members, but that's not the point. This is a realm that's designed for 10 people. It should be capable of hosting 10 people without having all of these issues. Now, this is the original bug that I actually posted myself a long time ago, which was resolved. So this was an issue in Minecraft 1.6. It is now back again. It's been back since 1.12, but my one is marked as resolved, which it quite clearly isn't. So let's see if we can find a new one. Okay, so I've tried to whittle down the searches to realms, bug types, and ones that are still open or in progress, and there doesn't appear to be any that have the terms block lag in. So I think we need to make another bug report for this one. Before we make this bug report, let's just go back to the game and make sure we're not having similar issues with block placing, because that's another thing that I think is a bit of a problem. Yeah, big issues, look, with the concrete powder being able to be placed. So this is still a thing. I think it's due to the block state changing, so I don't know if that's a different bug altogether or not, but I'm going to put it in the same bug report because that's not quite right. It's okay now, but occasionally, there you go, look, it just pings back. Now, that definitely happens when you're placing it against itself. And let's, yeah, even if you don't place it next to each other, look, there is massive issues in placing blocks as well as breaking blocks. So we definitely need to report this. There we go. Let's create that bug report. That has now been created, and hopefully we can go over to that. And I can't upvote it, but you guys can. And you guys definitely should, because I'm sure this doesn't just affect me and the people on Truly Bedrock. I'm pretty sure this affects lots and lots of people all over the world. So make sure you get over and upvote this and comment if you've had similar issues, or if you've got anything to add to it, then make sure you do, because it makes a big, big difference. Another bug that is in 1.13 is eating. It's taken me 6 steaks to get to the top because it didn't actually recognize that 3 of them had just been eaten. If you watch that back in slow motion, you'll see that as I eat, sometimes it doesn't register, and then when I was full I was still able to eat, so that's broken as well. And so is my crouching, apparently, when it's lagging. I'm not double pressing, I'm just pressing once, and I'm jerking all over the place. And it appears I can't find an eating issue for 1.13 either. This one says that eating is slower, but not one that actually suggests what we're doing. So let's create yet another bug report, and there we go. I've added a description of what happened. Let's create that. And there we go, we've got another bug that can be upvoted. Another bug that has been a general annoyance for me for a while, which I think may have been fixed now, is when you're running along placing slabs at a certain height, they'll often drop down and go low, or they'll go high. It doesn't seem to be happening now. Maybe this has been fixed. I really hope it has. Let's go from underneath and see if it happens. That looks absolute. There we go, it changed. Let's try that again from the top. I think we're okay. In fact, now if I actually change position myself, it will change on the block behind it, which is different from how that worked before. Yeah, that looks like it could well have been. No, there we go, look. Yeah, that's not right. Yeah, that's annoying. That bug's been around for a while, but yeah, it doesn't look like it's been fixed. It's kind of been fixed a bit by the looks of things. And again, I'm really struggling to find a bug report specifically for this, so let's make another one. There we go, quite a quick and easy basic one there. Let's add that in, and if you can upvote that one as well, that would be very handy for me. And finally, another bug that I find to be a general annoyance is when the stonecutter steals your slabs. Now, this often happens when you shift-click items into it. It's not happening for me at the moment. Let's try stairs. They're absolutely fine. Let's try those. But I haven't been able to replicate that today, so I'm assuming that's been fixed. Let me know if it hasn't. Let me know if you're still having those issues. And let me know if you have any other issues. We need to get these issues over to Mojang as quickly as possible. They're already working on getting 1.14 out of us, so yeah, let's do this. So yeah, any bugs you've got, please do just let me know. Send a comment or tweet me or on Discord, ideally in the comments, so I can go through them like I have on this video, and I'll do another video if I get enough. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you found this useful. If you did, do please leave a like. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!